Hey everyone, welcome back to the AWESMR channel. Today we're going to show you how to make two different Play-Doh cakes. We'll start by making this Play-Doh rose cake. These cakes are fun DIY projects you can do at home. Alright, let's start by rolling out some brown Play-Doh. Okay, now let's use this circle cutter. Awesome! We made a perfect chocolate cake layer. Let's make a couple more. Alright, now let's use some white Play-Doh. Roll it out. Use the cutter again. Awesome! Here's a vanilla cake layer. Let's make one more. Alright, now let's make a layered cake. Stack the vanilla on top of the chocolate. Now let's stack the chocolate on top. Stack another vanilla. And let's top it off with the chocolate layer. Perfect! Here's a 5-layer chocolate vanilla cake. Now it's time to add the rose decorations. Let's use red Play-Doh. Roll it out. Okay, now let's cut out a bunch of small circles. Remove all the extra Play-Doh. Alright, here are all the rose petals. Give me a minute to set this up. Sit back and relax while I do this part. Okay, now if you're following from home, you should have your petals overlapping each other a little bit like this. Now to make the rose, you just need to roll it like this. Pretty simple, right? Let me finish up the rest. Here's the second rose. Let's make one more. Now since we're adding the roses to the cake, we can cut these in half. Awesome! Here's a closer look at the red rose. Let's touch it up a bit. There we go! Much better! Now let's finish up the rest. Now let's double it up. Alright, before we get to decorating, let's make another rose color. This time we'll make some pink colored roses. Follow the same steps as before. We got all our pink rose petals. Now let's make a few roses. Give me a minute. Alright, now let's cut these roses in half. Perfect! Here's a closer look at our pink rose. These Play-Doh pink roses are beautiful. Alright, let's make one more rose color. This time we'll make a few light pink roses. Make the petals. Now let's make the rose. Cut it in half. Awesome! Here's a closer look at the light pink rose. Which rose color is your favorite? I think I'm going with red. It's a classic. Alright, let's make a bunch of these light pink roses. Awesome! Now it's time to decorate our cake. Let's start by attaching the red roses on the bottom. Now let's attach the pink roses. And let's put the light pink roses on top. Awesome, we're all set. Here's a closer look at our Play-Doh rose cake. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Alright, now it's time to slice this cake. You got roses on the outside and chocolate and vanilla on the inside. A perfect cake. Alright, now let's make our second Play-Doh cake. We're going to make a rainbow cake. Let's start by rolling out this red Play-Doh. Now let's use a cutter. Awesome! Here's a red cake layer. Now let's do the same for the rest of these colors. Roll out this orange Play-Doh. Use the cutter. Okay, here's the orange layer. Now let's make a yellow cake layer. Give me a minute. Perfect! Here's a yellow layer. Now let's fast forward a bit. Excellent! We have all of our cake layers. Now let's assemble our 6-layered cake. Start with the purple on the bottom, stack blue on top. Now let's stack the green on top. Now yellow. Put orange on top. And last but not least, red. Check it out. Here's our 6-layered rainbow cake. If you're following at home, it should look something like this. Wait 1 second. Let me make this a little better. There we go, but we're not finished. Now let's use this brown Play-Doh to make a chocolate decoration. Roll it out. Use the cutter again. Now let's use this tool to make it look like a chocolate glaze. Clean this up a bit. There we go. Now let's put the chocolate on top. Give me a second. Okay, our rainbow cake looks much better with the chocolate ganache on top. But let's add a few more details. Let's use some brown Play-Doh to make a chocolate drip. Perfect. Give me a minute to make a few more. Alright, now let's add the chocolate drips on the side of the cake. Look at that! All that chocolate just dripping down. Doesn't it look great? Since this is a rainbow cake, we should add a rainbow frosting decoration. So let's start by rolling out this red Play-Doh by hand. We need to make a long noodle shape. Let's quickly do the rest. Perfect! Now let me take some quick measurements. Okay, now let's put this rainbow together. Start with red, now orange, put yellow right here, now green, here's blue, and purple. Now let's cut all this extra Play-Doh. Let's put the rainbow on top of the cake. Now let's make some cloud frostings. Use white Play-Doh. Okay, here's our first cloud frosting. I went ahead and made another one. And we're finished. Here's a closer look at our 6-layered cake with the chocolate ganache and the rainbow frosting. Now let's see how this cake looks on the inside. Here's a perfect slice. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to click that subscribe button for more awesome videos. See ya!